Now it's my distinct pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Mr. Nelson Clyde IV, President of T.B. Butler Publishing Company and publisher of the Tyler Morning Telegraph, the Tyler Courier-Times Telegraph, and TylerPaper.com. Mr. Clyde is a graduate of Robert E. Lee High School here in Tyler and TJC, and he received his Bachelor of Science degree from UT Tyler in Political Science in 1987, so he is certainly one of us. After graduating from UT Tyler, he began his journalistic career working for the Austin American-Statesman. He returned to Tyler in 1989 to join family members, grandfather, father, uncle, brother, sister, and cousins in the family business as a fifth-generation member of the company. Over the years, Mr. Clyde has served and continues to serve his community in various capacities. He is very community-minded. He was co-recipient of the 1999 W.C. Windsor Award. He was selected Citizen of the Year by students at Texas College in 2000. He was named 2008 Distinguished Alumnus for UT Tyler. Most recently, in 2010, he was awarded the Pat Taggart Award by the Texas Daily Newspaper Association, and he is the immediate past president of the statewide Texas Daily Newspaper Association and currently serves as chairman of its board of directors. He also serves on the board of Citizens First Bank and T.B. Butler Publishing Company. Mr. Clyde is passionate about his faith, family, friends, and his community and education, as they all contribute to making a difference in his family and the lives of others around him. Mr. Clyde and his wife, Elizabeth, have 4 children: Sarah, who was the 2008 Tyler Rose Queen, Cal and Rachel, who is this year's reigning Rose Queen, and Jamie. He and his family are members of Green Acres Baptist Church. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please help me welcome a friend of education and a special friend of UT Tyler, Mr. Nelson Clyde.
Good morning, and thank you for the privilege of visiting with you today. When I graduated from this school in 1987, my commencement speaker was a prominent young lawyer from New York named Rudolph Giuliani. As you reflect on the disparity from then until now, you can at least take comfort in the prudent financial management of the school under Dr. Mabry's leadership, as my fee for being here today is a fraction of what they must have paid Mr. Giuliani. In fact, between us, I'm here for free, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Giuliani inspired our audience to commit to a life of service. Other speakers I have heard over the years have offered such sage advice as to invest in a good mattress. The internet is filled with speeches for the ages, from speakers great and relatively unknown. It is my hope today to share a brief glimpse into what my experience has led me to conclude is part of the secret sauce of a successful life. Plus, they've only given me 45 minutes, so let's get right to it, shall we? Just kidding. Stay with me for another 7 minutes, and we'll get on with the program. We talk from time to time at our newspaper about speaking with simplicity and clarity. In fact, some days my question for our journalists is whether they can just give our readers some pinto beans and cornbread. Keeping things simple and comfortable is important, rather than pontificating prose or proclaiming some lofty standard to a tiny audience of intellectual elites. Today is the second time in a month it has been my privilege to speak to a group on this campus. My recent visit with a mass communications class concluded with students asking 2 very relevant questions related to life, learning, and perspective. The first question was, what do you like most about your job? It was exciting because my answer was easy. At my stage of life, age 49, and 27 years into my career, it is the people that make work meaningful to me. If my opportunity is to lean in and encourage someone to reach higher or to find personal satisfaction in what they are doing, it is a lot more rewarding than simply making, accumulating, or spending money. Some days it is the other way around. Those around me push me to be my best with constructive criticism or words of encouragement. People matter, and they are worth your time. The second question was, how do you define success? Again, my answer was easy. For me, it's about contentment. If you find contentment, everything else will take care of itself. There will never be enough money, so get over it. Now. So how do we find and maintain a life of contentment? Dorothy found it in The Wizard of Oz. There's no place like home. George Bailey found it in It's a Wonderful Life. Measuring ourselves in the eyes of those who see us as we are, not the warped lenses with which we see ourselves some days. Something resonates with those stories. They are about what is truly important in this life, people and the relationships we share with them. Yes, some relationships are painful and some are joyful. Some people fill our tanks and others suck the very life out of us. These stories also remind us the things that matter most are right in front of us. Yes, we should dream big dreams and pursue the highest of ideals. But when your head hits the pillow at night, a contented mind is the one which will receive the greatest rest. How do we find contentment? It is a difficult question. We surely cannot sit in a lotus position and repeat the same word over and over, hoping for some cosmic bolt of contentment to hit us out of the blue. What is this recipe for the secret sauce of success? Well, here are a few essential ingredients in my point of view. Simplify, enjoy the journey, and satisfy yourself. To simplify, let people know who you are, not what you know. Give yourself permission to be the best you can be. Be realistic and don't strive for perfection. Performance is better than perfection. Simplify. Enjoying the journey is hard. Society screams at us to focus on what is next. What are your goals? Where are you going? Are you satisfied with where and who you are? Be present with people. Turn your cell phone to silent. Or better yet, leave it in the car the next time you meet someone at Starbucks or a movie. Have a real conversation with someone instead of sterilizing conversations with a text message and a G2GO. Get less busy. How many people tell you constantly how busy they are? Find time for people, especially those closest to you. You will never regret it. In fact, rather than telling people how busy you are, ask them if there is anything you can do for them. Albert Einstein said it well. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. Enjoy the journey. Satisfy yourself. This one is really tough. For the last several years, you have measured much of your work according to the grades you've been given. Now it is time to grade your own work. You will likely be a much harsher judge of yourself than others. But you will know better than anyone whether you cut corners or put your back into your work. Measure yourself realistically and take satisfaction in it. Connect with peers who build you up and with mentors who care about your personhood. Gentlemen, if you're married, ask your wife for an equitable appraisal. If your wife asks you for one, acknowledge your shortcomings and suggest she ask her mother. Satisfy yourself. If you focus on these things, it is my belief you will feel a success that will not depend on what you have, but will totally depend on who you are. Today, it is my sincere wish you will find your recipe for the secret sauce of your successful life. You will want to try different ingredients to suit your tastes as you pursue a life filled with success, happiness, and yes, contentment. Congratulations, and God bless you.